Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is what we're making today. It's a slide open gift box. And this is just a small example of what will fit in here. An ink pen, Post-it notes, some candy, Ghirardelli chocolate. Okay, so the following video was filmed live. Feel free to fast forward through it. If you have any questions, let me know. And don't forget, there's a free inspiration sheet over on my website. If you can't find it, let me know. It's usually right below the video box. And if you're on YouTube, of course, you can click on the link in the description and it will take you directly to this blog post where it has all the content. Okay, I hope you enjoy the video. So we're using Witticism stamp set. And then here's the supplies, which is pretty basic. We've got three pieces of old olive cardstock. And the first one measures 6.5 by 5.5. The second one measures 3 by 6.5. And then we have a scrap that we're going to use to punch on that one. We have one piece of the Peaceful Poppies Designer Series paper, and it measures 1 7/8 by 5 3/8. And then we have a Whisper White piece, and I have two for just in case I mess up. And that measures 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. Okay? So what I'm going to do first is actually stamp. So, of course, I'm using this image here. I need to use a couple more of those images. I do love this stamp set. Let's see. I have some ink on there. So, actually, I have ink on my finger. I cleaned my stamps today. I had no clear blocks left because they were all dirty. They were all consumed with stamps. So I have stained hands today. Okay, so we are using Poppy Parade and Old Olive. So I'm going to start with the light Poppy Parade, and I'm just going to color in the middle like that. I know I'm changing how I do this, right? And then I'm going to take the dark Poppy Parade and I'm just going to color the rest of the strawberry. Sorry, the family's here. We're all on lockdown. So Brooke's spring break got extended, and then now it's really extended, which is everyone's story pretty much. We are not unique. Okay, so Old Olive. You really could get away with just using just the light. But I like using them both. Now we're going to take this piece and we're going to place it inside of our delightful tag topper punch. And we're going to... Y'all are going to hear David telling Bella to go on. She is a beggar. She begs for food. She lives for food. I always say she loves food more than she loves me. Food's first, I'm second. Okay, so there's that. So we're going to set that aside. And now we're going to take these two pieces and we're going to get out the Simply Scored scoring tool. Okay, so this piece that measures 6.5 by 3 inches, we're just going to score that at 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. He and Brooke are up there cooking dinner. Okay, now we're going to take the 5.5 by 6.5. We're going to place it on the 6.5 inch side, which I like to call that the landscape side. And we're going to score it at 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 3 7/8, and 4 3/8. I'm going to take my bone folder and fold on those score lines and burnish it. Okay, now we're going to take our adhesive. I want to make sure that works. And I'm going to place my adhesive on this strip here. Okay. Now that part's done. Okay, see how that looks? Now we're going to take this one. Same thing, we're going to fold on the score lines and burnish with our bone folder. When I first started paper crafting, a long time ago, I never used a bone folder because I really didn't understand what it did. It just didn't make sense to me, but I get it now. It really makes those lines nice. There's a better way to word that. Okay, so now down here, I'm going to cut on the score line, up to the score line, and then I'm going to trim the tabs. So that's how it's going to look on all 4 corners, okay? Ooh, I almost cut that off. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm going to use my liquid glue on these tabs because I want to seal it all the way to the edge. And I'm not always successful doing that when I use the tear and tape. Hopefully that makes sense. And we're not running behind today, so we can take a couple extra seconds to just hold this. I get this out because just in case I get some extra glue, I can place it there. I almost got too much on that one. There we go. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oops. Okay, so here is our little box. Where's my lid? Now we're going to take this piece of Designer Series paper and add this to the top. So why did I close my glue? Because I forgot. Okay, so now this box is going to slide in just like that. Now I'll show y'all at the end what's going to fit in there. You'll be surprised. Isn't it cute? Yeah. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take our Poppy Parade textured weave, I don't know what it's called, textured weave ribbon. And I'm actually going to tie a bow. I chose when I made this box this morning, I knew I wanted to use big ribbon because it's a long box, and I knew that the big ribbon would make it look really good, you know? So I chose the ribbon first, and then I chose my stamp set and my paper. So I always say, well, I don't always say, but I usually tell y'all when I make decisions like that sometimes it starts with the ribbon. And so this time it did start with the ribbon. I got to even those up. Okay. And then we're going to take the leaf punch. This is going to be like my embellishment because I wanted to add like something shiny. But instead, I just decided to just add a leaf to it. So that's our embellishment for this project, is the leaf. Just add it down here at the bottom. And I don't want that to stick to the box. I want it just to stick to the tag. And then we're going to use the white baker's twine to add it to our box. So I'm just going to get enough to tie a knot. Okay, so what do you think? Pretty cute, right? I love it. Okay, so let me show you what fits inside there. So you slide it open like this. It's a sliding box, and it will hold a small stack of Post-it notes. I didn't remove any of them. It's a full stack, an ink pen, and some candy. I thought this was kind of funny, Airheads. My sister was here this weekend, and so we were silly a lot, which made me totally think of Airheads, because sometimes we can be Airheads. So there they are. Cute, right? Okay, you guys have a great night. Thank you so much. If you need anything, let me know. And I'll be live again on Wednesday morning for Coffee and a Card. Have a great night. Thank you.